Hello, welcome to day number 1. Yes, indeed. Valentine's Day event is over. We're back to normal. And in fact, tonight is the first night of the new moon day. But we'll deal with that tomorrow morning. We still have one more sleep research to conduct. There were some implications with me transferring to a new island. I could not use my Dratini incense. I did not know that when you transfer to a new island, you get back your incense and you have to reapply it. And you can only do so if the incense can be used on that new island. So I ended up using friendship incense instead because, I don't know, might as well. Let's try to catch some things. So let's see what we have. Starting off with an atop belly cutie fly. So I do get a new sleep style. That is nice. I believe this completes, yes, this deck's entry. Now I'm only missing the 4-star sleep style for Ribombi. Speaking of which, here's our Ribombi sleeping next to an Ekans. Next we have, oh wow, Musharna. I could have used seeing your predecessor, Muna. Predecessor. Here is another cutie fly and another Ribombi. Well, snoozing, pseudo balanced, lots of bees. Here is another one. It's actually, again, it's not a bee. Oh wow, 2 more. And a Persian. Yeah. Very unfortunate. No Dratini to be seen, and one less spawn because of that incense issue. But now I know. So for next time, let's see who's hungry. We have a Ribombi. That's good. Ekans. Okay. And a cutie fly. Very well. I will try to catch all 3. I have the biscuits. We have enough hungries that even if one gets full, I could feed someone else. Let's start with the Ribombi. I was really hoping for something more interesting for the end of the event, but alas, that's what we have. So let's hope these are, well, if I catch them, let's hope these are going to be good. Okay. So Ekans, if it gets full, I won't be able to catch it. Which is okay. One more. No crits. And I can feed you one more time. Cool. Last, let's catch a hungry. I can't speak today. Let's catch a cutie fly. I'm really grateful for the biscuits that we've been gifted. It's such a huge help knowing that we're now like we passed half of the month, and I can still buy 29 biscuits from the regular shop, plus the premium great biscuits. So that's good. Okay, 3 catches. For candy... Oh wow, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bee flies. I'll go with the cutie fly. I think it's the most interesting thing we have here, and you know, it's still in the spirit of the event. $51. Okay, not bad. Ribombi, number 4. Sirius is neutral. What do we have? ABC, that's not very interesting. And it has nothing besides some speed. Okay, that's an easy no. Ekans, a female. Quiet is not good for a berry finder. Berry specialist. Okay, that's not yeah, no berry finding guess. It has some speed, but yeah, that's another no-go. Cutie fly, can you redeem this sleep research? Number 6. Brave is XP down, speed up. Not the best ingredient spread, but oh, it has berry finding guess. A very mixed bag. It's not worth the investment, especially with XP down. I have better. Yeah, that's pretty iffy. But hey, at least I was able to transfer successfully to Amber Canyon. And that means, first of all, can we just appreciate the fact that I have 7,000 sleep points? That is very impressive. But yeah, I was even able to reach Basic 2. And I completed all of the tasks, all of the missions. I used some candies on Raichu. And I also... You'll see in a moment, actually. But area bonus, 30%. That is good. That was a short trip to Amber Canyon, but I'm not staying here. Week number 70. Yeah, that's not No, we did way better than that. And S tier again. That's good. No, I would like to show you the final number on Lapis. 5,557,452 strength. That was way over Master 20. Not as high as it was projected, but I don't care. And Snowdrop Tundra is going to be this week's island. Let's see what we are going to get. Salads. Sure, yeah. I hope I have enough oil and corn. Yes, yes. And hey, this is Darkrai's home, in a way. Not that it matters too much, but what is more interesting is, as you can see, my team looks a little bit different. So basically, after I made dinner, I decided, and after I reached Master 20, well, I reached Master 20 during lunch, or after lunch. But after dinner, I decided that I would prefer to swap out some of the team members in favor of those who could benefit more from the sleep XP. So I swapped out Espeon and Charizard and put in Swalot and Salamence. Swalot because I want to keep farming Dream Shards, and Salamence because more XP is always good. And yeah, that's why we have them here. And also why because my Espeon was so close to leveling up, it needed one more night. I just gave it, like, it needed 2-3 candies. So I just pushed it. So I leveled up both my Espeon to level 61 and my Raichu all the way to level 62. Which set me back around 200,000 Dream Shards. Now, given that I still have the Good Camp ticket running for today, I think I will go with the top dish. Because why not? I'm a bit upset about, well, it's biting me in the ass now, not having too many tomatoes. But then again, unless I want to keep making the green grass salad, I might not need them this week, because I think I would like to, again, if I'm focusing on farming and if I want to keep roughly the same team structure, I will swap out my Golduck. That seems so low, 57. Wow. Well, it's probably a combination of a low area bonus here and the fact that we don't have the bonuses from the event anymore. Still, basic 4. What was I saying? I'm going to swap Golduck with Gengar, and I think I'll keep making the I forgot the name. The corn dish. It's not a strong dish. The Fury Attack corn something? Fury Attack corn salad. So that requires only Gengar and Beware. And then I can keep Salamence and Swalot on the team. Nice, thank you. And that's mighty fine, because I'm not trying to push for a high... I'm not trying to push for strength. It's more about the spawns and Snowdrop Tundra. I have a bunch of interesting things to catch if I could see them. Most of them are slumbering, but under dozing, I need the Krogunk plus... Ooh, hello. Oh, those are nice numbers. Plus Gulpin. Last time I saw Gulpin, I was missing one biscuit to take another one home. So if I get dozing, that's another thing to get. I think dozing and slumbering are the most interesting in this case. If I get snoozing, I have, if I remember correctly, Mareep and Palmy on the list. They're not... I mean, they're not high on my priorities, but given that I have nothing else that I'm interested in to catch from the snoozing sleep type or sleep style, yeah, I'll try to catch a good one. So, with all of that being said, I could make the Calm Mind fruit salad if I really wanted to, because I have a bunch of honey and apples. And this, I forgot about this. I should make that too. Yeah, maybe I'll do that for lunch. But I think overall I will try to focus, yeah, Fury Attack, Corn Salad. It just makes the most sense, and it doesn't require a lot, especially with, you know how new weeks tend to have slow starts. I don't know why that is the case, but every time I swap out team members, it feels like it takes them quite a bit of time. And I'm not talking about within the hour or how long it should take them based on their frequency. I'm talking 2 hours, 4 hours, sometimes even until the evening, until they start producing what they should produce. And that could get very frustrating. So maybe that would help. Let's go over the box. I definitely need to do some cleanup. So this seconds, goodbye. And now we have an army of Cutiefly and Ribombee. I definitely don't need all of these. This one, there is no reason for me to keep this Cutiefly. And in fact, my best catch was this. Already evolved. Besides the nature that is slightly sad. Yeah. And this Ribombee is also not good for anything. So we can start with today's catches. Goodbye to you. And goodbye to you too. You gotta say, that's a hefty amount of candies. I wasn't expecting so many. But I did get to see a lot of them, so that makes sense. This one I did check. I did compare between the Ribombee that has AAC and the Cutiefly. This one, I also don't need this. I don't need the oil from you. It's not... You have XP down. Goodbye. I'm keeping the shiny. The other mono is actually better than the shiny, so if anything, I will keep it until for now. I did make a comparison between both AACs. It's very close, so I'm not entirely sure yet, because I was comparing between both of them based on me fully upgrading their sub skills. I need to run the comparison again to decide who I am keeping. Fully invested, the Cutie Fly gets a slight edge over the Ribombi. Because Ribombi has too much inventory. But, oh, actually... Yeah, I don't want to make a decision right now. I will think about it. They have very similar sub-skills. I do also need to get rid of some other things, but I'm just waiting a little bit. Like with the Trico, once I do invest, I don't have to necessarily keep the rest, although I will look again. Shaco, it's a tough call. I kept two. Each has its own merits, so I'm not sure. There is more to decide, but it's okay. I have space for now. Yeah. It's a new week. Let's see what happens. But besides that, until next time, have a good one.